Mm-hmm.
So they can definitely hear and see.
They can hear and see me.
Hear and see you.
Me.
You.
Oh my. Oh my. Tech Trapper Live. Welcome to Tech Trapper Live. Yeah. Tech Trapper Live. Oh my.
I don't know what happened. Keep talking. I gotta verify something.
Oh, we're verifying. Hi, people. Anybody there? Anybody in the room? Ooh, 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 ooh. Welcome to the Tech Trapper Live Show. Anybody in the room? Ooh, 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 ooh. Welcome to the Tech Trapper Live Show. Mm-mm. With your host, his name is Aaron. With your host, his name is Aaron. We talking tech, mostly ink. Oh, oh, Tech Trapper Live. You kicked the camera.
I did.
Don't do
Stop
that.
telling my business, woman.
Don't do that.
I'm
Make
supposed to be a professional.
We are professional. I'm professional. I just did you a whole song, man. Introduced you and everything.
You did. You bring them out. You know how to bring me out.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
I don't know how many participants we're gonna get tonight. Sunday night, Easter Sunday. So, we'll see how it goes,
We'll
see if we
see
get
what
anybody hop
happens.
in.
You know.
But how you guys doing today? I am Aaron Reed. Of course, you heard the lovely and talented Dominique Danielle. And
Hey,
we
y'all.
are here for another episode of Tech Trapper Live. Sweetie, how do we sound? We're not too loud, not too low, anything like
I
that.
don't think so. Let me see what we
How you
got
guys
going on.
doing today?
Sounds
I
good
am
to me.
Aaron Reed. Of course,
It
you
does
heard
sound good.
the lovely.
Alrighty.
So we have a hold on.
What you do?
We have a wonderful show lined up for you guys today. Y'all see how I just slid back in the view like that? Not too many people can do that on YouTube lives. You know what I mean? A lot of people are very talented, more talented than me when it comes to this live thing, but they just can't slide in frame like that.
You serious right now?
Oh man, a little bit.
Dude.
So how y'all doing tonight? Happy Easter Sunday for those of you guys who celebrate. And we don't alienate anyone here at 2530 Media.
No, we do
So
not.
if you don't, just happy Sunday afternoon, evening, whatever we call it.
Fun day, fun day.
Sunday fun day.
Yeah.
We definitely had a
We had a busy day.
busy day today. We had a busy
Gee,
weekend.
man,
We had a busy weekend. We had a busy Saturday.
did we? Jeez.
Somewhat had a busy Friday.
I came home from work Friday. Hey, Sharon.
Hey Sharon, how you doing? Yep, we had a busy Friday, busy Saturday.
Jeez, busy.
We was supposed to go live Saturday night, wasn't able to go live. We had some last minute running around to do.
Yeah.
It was almost like a last minute running out of town. I was not the happiest of campers about this. But
No, you are not.
nevertheless, Sweetie and Aaron were needed, so we went to where we were
went
needed.
to be of assistance. So there's that.
And then, we had somewhat of a busy Sunday. So
Cook the food.
you have to cook food, yeah. So we're gonna talk about a couple of things tonight, mainly the Boox Go 10.3 Lumi. So I finally got the Lumi in my hands. I'm gonna cover my face up. You guys want to see the Lumi, not me. So shout out to Boox for hooking me up with the Boox Go 10.3 Gen 2 Lumi.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Before you go any further,
All right.
what's that you have there behind you, sir?
Oh, let me get big right quick. You know what I'm talking about?
Big.
Yeah. Let me, because I gotta show you guys.
Hey, She Ink.
I gotta show you guys some stuff. How you doing, She Ink? We have a very talented friend here who hooked us up with some things. So if you see this,
Wrong side.
if you see this, this
Yes.
thing right here. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, what are you doing?
Our good friend Hope hooked us up with this, sweetie. Let her
YB
know.
in print, your brand in print. YB in print.
YB in print, your brand in print.
Yeah. YBNP, your brand in print.
YBNP. I'm not good with acronyms or whatever you call them, but she hooked us up with that. Sweetie has some.
What?
Sweetie has one as well. So,
Dude,
and I have she
what is going on with you?
she hooked us up with a couple of them. It looks like maybe it's because it kind of looks like a lightsaber in the back. You don't see that?
Say what?
You know what? So yeah,
Coffee smoking?
oh, that's what that is.
Dude, you're so weird.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
Robert.
what's going on, Robert? So Hope hooked us up. We with some new
Got some
branding.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. You see it? You see it? Dominique Unscripted, life, travel, books, and of course, coffee.
So you don't have to be a content creator. You might have a business. You might be a business owner. You need some sort of marketing materials, or you might just want to get some stuff for a kid, graduation party, bar mitzvah, quinceañera.
Yep, you need any kind of signage, like they used to, but not that long ago, especially it was very popular during COVID.
Yeah.
For the drive-by birthday parties and parades, and just you want a sign in your yard.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she can get that done.
First day out celebrations. Yo, you gotta celebrate the first day out. Just don't go right back in like Pooh Shiesty.
So she also did my Kindle Scribe Color Soft.
Oh, I'm gonna let you stay big while you show that.
Oh my God. I am so excited. Look, cause they don't, all the little, Kindle Paperwhite girlies, they be like, oh, I got this for my Kindle. She decorated, she all this, that, and the third. Well, boom.
Yes. Well, hold on.
Hold on.
You got
Where we at?
You got to pull back
Pull back.
close to your face. Well, you know what?
Is it there?
It's there.
Okay. You see this? Look how cute is this? Oh my gosh.
So Sweetie went and found she didn't like the generic Kindle Scribe Gen 3, whatever you call it, folio.
Generic. That's basic, and I'm not your basic chick.
So she went and found a different folio, and then we got with Hope, and Hope was able to do some graphic designs and make that folio for her. So she has her own custom folio for her Kindle Scribe Color Soft.
Super excited.
Now I want a custom, folio, but this I gotta finish my disclaimer so you guys don't think I'm bought. So Boox, I reached out to Boox. They were nice enough to send me over the Boox Go 10.3 Lumi, the Gen 2 Lumi. And they sent it out, no strings attached. I'm not being paid for it outside of the merchandise that they sent me or the tablet. I guess if you want to call that payment, it is, but I'm not being paid any money, any dollars. I'm allowed to say what I want to say. And yeah, that's about it. So they sent that over to me. And it's really, it is the 10.3. So not much has changed hardware wise. It's still the same design. Now, some people said the back felt different. It kind of felt the same to me. And I don't have the other 10.3, but I'll show you guys this in my video that's releasing tomorrow. It feels kind of like the same to me. Same branding on the back. The only difference is there's no Boox branding in this corner here that they had on the 10.3. And I mean, when you talk about using it, it's pretty much like the same experience when it comes to the software, what you can do with it, the tools that are available to you. Now, I will say the difference that I've had within the last 48 hours or whatever is that it came it has 4.2. So it has the 4.2 firmware update like the Note Air 5C has. And I like some things that have arrived with the 4.2. I didn't realize until today that I needed a black and white 10-inch front lid tablet. I didn't know that until today. I am a fan of the 10-inch to 11, 10 to 11-inch tablet. Like, the largest size tablet that I even want is a Remarkable Paper Pro. That's probably the largest size that I want. Oh, sweetie, we got a lot of chat.
Yeah.
Because I had the chat hit, my bad.
Yeah. So, hold on. See what we got here. Nice work, Hope. The last laughed at you in your smoke. I didn't know what it was.
Oh, yeah, right.
She does has very nice skills. Very cool. All right. Now, y'all, I am still in. What are you still in? She loves your One Piece shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Mitchell.
Monkey D. Luffy. What's up, Mitchell?
He wants to know, how do you like it compared to a 6-year-old RM2? She wants to know the same thing.
Mitchell wants to know, how do I like it compared to the RM2?
6-year-old RM2.
All right, Mitchell, I'm telling the truth. Again, I'm not bald. These opinions are mine. So.
Are they really? Are they yours?
What?
Yes, we know they are yours. They are definitely yours.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My favorite writing tablets, writing surface, Remarkable 2, and then the Remarkable Paper Pro Move / Remarkable Paper Pro. And then from there, if I'm not being biased and I'm being truthful, it will be the Supernote Manta / Nomad. Then we would fall into my Boox devices. So the Lumi has passed everything except the RM2. I just really like the feel of the Remarkable 2. Now, when it comes to functionality, yes, the 10.3 Gen 1, Gen 2 has more functionality than the Remarkable 2. However, what I use the Remarkable 2 for is my focus writing on my book, writing my scripts for my short films that we're working on. And I do my Sunday planning. So like my Sunday planning out for the week, I use that for it as well, and it doubles as my nighttime journal. Most of the time, I'm writing my nighttime journal on the move, but there are times where I'm sitting at my desk. I use the RM2. Kind of like my idea bank is what I use Remarkable for. Mainly the move. I use the 2. I use the RM2 as well for that, depending on where I'm at. Like if I'm sitting at my desk, I'm not finna like go grab the move to jot down my ideas. I'm gonna use the Remarkable 2 because it's right there. I don't leave the house for the most part. I will leave it here, but like if I'm going to work, going to the coffee shop, the Remarkable 2 is gonna be thrown in my bag with the move and the 10.3. So I like the Lumi better. However, I still love the RM2. Like I'm still I use that thing daily. So I don't know if that answers the question. That was long-winded. Sorry about that, Mitchell. What else you got, sweetie?
We got she told me what she meant while she was still inside. She said she's still inside after COVID. Okay. And then she also asked, you would really like the GOAT writing surface with a bursum screen cover if you like the RM2 feel.
You're right.
Javier.
What's going on, Javier? Hey, Javier.
Are you not entertained?
Javier pulled up to our spot, man.
He did?
Yeah, he
Where
got.
were we?
We weren't there. We were at work and you were flying.
Javier,
so
why
Javier,
would you go without us?
Let us know, like next time. Hit me in Discord or something. Next time you plan on going, because we're probably gonna go in the morning. Yeah, Javier pulled up to the spot, did a video up there and everything with the Lumi rubbing in my face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, rubbing it in my face because he's been had the Lumi since like day it dropped.
That's wild.
Yeah, and I was like, boy, not only do you have a Lumi before me, you still in you jacking my coffee spot. But I hope you enjoyed it, man. Coffee's good there. The breakfast is good
Did
there
you
too.
try the ube?
Ube.
The ube latte or the ube cloud, either one of them, they are great. The hibiscus goddess, and Hope is in the building.
What's up, Hope? Hey, Hope. I just told everybody they need to come. I can't say that word. I just told everybody they need to come grab their marketing materials from you. What?
Yeah.
Plug it again, sweetie.
You need to see our girl Hope and her team over at YBNP, your brand in print. Okay, check her out, y'all. Y'all don't understand how so in love I am because I have my signage, I have my Kindle Scribe folio, and I have my tablecloth for when I go out to do marketing events and red carpet interviews. I have, dude,
Yeah, we got
y'all don't
more.
understand how excited I am.
She hooked us up with like a whole box.
He has some more. Aaron has more. Some other logo things that he can print up too, y'all.
It sound like hate.
Huh?
It sound like, oh, I thought you was like,
No.
oh, okay.
No.
So yeah, if y'all need some marketing materials, go check out our girl, man. She'll hook you up. Fast turnaround, quality work, easy to work with, and you know you're gonna get good quality.
Get you right.
It's gonna get you right.
Yeah.
She Ink. See that. The Remarkable 2, I like it. And I like the nibs that come with the Remarkable 2. And I've actually had to buy some more Remarkable 2 nibs because I start throwing them in all of my lammies. I like those nibs better than I do the previous nibs I was using, which were the Kindle Scribe Premium Pen nibs. And I threw one inside of a lammy I gave Sweetie because when we got the color soft, I was unsure if we could actually use the ceramic. Rod said he uses the ceramic on it, but Rod don't write on the scribe. However, I think you've been trying to write. What happened?
Oh, now that's a promotion grab. Yeah. You have to be at one on set to understand now. But I have not used. I think I'm scared.
What are you scared of?
To use the crystal nib. I don't want to scratch. I don't want to scratch it up. Look, I'm gonna try. I just been using the. I'll try. I've been scared. I don't want to. Yeah, I love.
I'm saying use it because
we have to see.
But I'm saying use it. This is why I'm saying use it because I honestly don't think that screen texture wise is any different than the previous scribes, and it didn't scratch. The only reason why I think the writing feels different than the previous scribes is that nib that they sent out with this new stylize.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that nib at all.
Because when we threw I gave you a lammy that had the RM2 nibs, and they were too rough because they were so rough. They were leaving black marks.
Yes.
While she was writing, because I thought it was ghost, and I looked at it like, "Whoa, what is this?" And it refreshed, and it still was there. I'm like, "That's not right." And then I wiped it off. So, excuse me, it was leaving. I guess, remnants of the nib. So when we put the Kindle Scribe Premium Pen nib back in the lammy, it gave us that same writing experience that we had with the previous Kindle Scribes. And then when you use the crystal nib on it, it feels exactly like the previous ones.
Yeah.
So I think it's the same, whatever. I think it's the same texture screen. So it should be fine. And you know what? If it gets crashed, then we'll contact Amazon.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. We will do that.
We will contact Amazon. But yeah, so when it comes to the Lumi, this thing right here, this InkSense Pro.
Oh yeah.
The computer's off. This InkSense Pro. I'll talk about this before you guys see my review. So if you haven't checked out my unboxing, I dropped that early this morning or late last night, depending on what you call it. I liked it. There's a screaming goat at the beginning of it because it's the goat. And I'm gonna have the review. Hopefully, I should have the review out tomorrow. I don't know why I put this pressure on myself and put inside the unboxing that I would have the review done tomorrow. So hopefully it'll be done tomorrow and posted. But the biggest elephant in the room was going to be the writing surface or the writing feel and how this active styli was going to perform. And I was excited that this thing came out and regular people got it in their hands before content creators. Not that content creators getting it first is a bad thing. I do think sometimes we as content creators, reviewers of these tablets, sometimes we can overanalyze stuff and we can nitpick or we can just not tell the truth. Not a negative way. I'm not saying people are lying on purpose. I'm just saying, like me, you guys know I love books. Y'all might hear me say, man, this active is so fire. It's better than EMR. And y'all could say, you know what? Aaron just loves the 10.3. He's going to say whatever. Plus, they sent it to him and they probably gave him a script. So y'all will say something like that. No script at all. So I'm glad that just people got it first and start doing reviews. And
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Clearly I've been around you guys for way too long.
Mm-hmm.
Because I understand what Sharon wrote.
What Sharon say?
My super note Heart of Metal does not work on the scribe, but she put my SNHOM does not work on the scribe. I understood that.
Yeah, Sharon, it's something inside the Supernote pens and the WeWoods pens. And actually, the Supernote pens and the WeWood pens seem to have the same programming. Excuse me. They do not write on the scribe. It's the only styli that I ran across that does not work on the scribe.
True.
And you know what? I thought it was mine at first because I bought that Heart of Metal thing way before I even thought about touching the Supernote tablet. But I wanted the pen because it looks so cool. And it's a nice pen. And so I started writing on the 10.3. I'm like, oh, this is great. Sweetie will love this. Went to the scribe, didn't work. I was so upset that I went to Best Buy and just start writing on random Kindle scribes with the Heart of Metal because I thought it was mine. I thought it was my pen. I thought my styli was messed up and I was going to email Supernote a real long email about how their pen didn't work. So I went, tried to write on the scribe, didn't work. Then I walked over to the Remarkable 2, worked fine. Walked back to the Kindle Scribe, didn't work at all. I might have went to like 2 different Best Buys and a Target. And that's when I found out the programming. So
what's that? Mitchell says, oh yeah, curious how the ink sense compares to the REM's active for you.
Mitchell, that's what I was getting to.
Yes, okay.
First off, the writing surface on the 10.3, I don't think they changed it at all. Because when I grab the ceramic nib from Rod and I grab the nib that I normally use on a 10.3, it feels the exact same way. Now, when it comes to the writing precision with this active that they did, either they got some spies over at Boox that jogged over to whatever country Remarkable is in and stole their pen tech, or they're friends and they shared it, or they just figured it out, because I want to say it's better. But I think some of that has to do with the writing surface of the 10.3. So if it's not better, it's the same. And I like writing on the Lumi slightly better because it's a different feel. They both feel like that pencil on paper, or like Dave over at Tablet Tech describes it, chalk on chalkboard. But it's great. It feels great. The nib combination with this screen is great. Styli has a good weight. Most importantly, the writing is accurate. I can't tell the difference from this and EMR. I don't think Sweetie can either.
Nope. Only thing I didn't like about it was the scratchy sound.
Yeah, she doesn't like the scratchy sound. And it is kind of loud. Let me see.
Yeah, no.
It does sound like a it sounds like a good pencil.
It does. That
or chalk.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
I did like a writing sample at the end of my unboxing. Because I can't write like that. But I was shocked. I wasn't expecting it to be this good. I was expecting better than what we got on the Go 7, and I was even expecting better than what has been reported on the Tab XC. I wasn't expecting this. And the stylus itself is actually pretty premium. It feels good, has good weight. It is probably the same weight of the Gen 1 Kindle Scribe Premium Pen or slightly heavier. Because it's heavier than the Lamy, but it's not as heavy as the Heart of Metal. Has the programmable button, but I don't think it's programmable. I only can get it to, I think it only defaults to the eraser. I haven't been able to find any settings that allow you to change what that button is used for. And I've been writing on this thing now. Like, I purposely made sure to write on it all last night. I did my I wrote down my review outline on it. I used it today at the interview Sweetie did on set with Planting Trees. Shout out to Hope, Planting Trees. If you want to see a cool mini series on YouTube, go check that out. It worked fine. Even had some people, some actresses, jot down their information with it. And not only were they shocked, they were like, "Oh." One of them didn't want to touch it because they didn't know, hey, I don't want to break this. And I'm like, hey, use it like it's paper.
Y'all seen the way she was writing. She was trying to write without touching the
I was
tablet.
like, no, use it like it's paper.
Then she was like, oh, okay, I like this.
So, yeah, when it comes to the writing, man, at this point, I'm going to say it. If any reviewer comes out here and tries to say that the writing isn't good or it's not up to par with remarkable or it's usable at best, all these phrase words that they try to say, don't believe them. They lying.
They are.
They lying.
Because it's nice.
It's nice. It's nice. Like I said, it's almost, man, I don't know. I want to say it might be better than remarkable when it comes to the active in the field. I think I bought some off-brand remarkable Pen Pro nibs because they feel different than the ones that came with it. So I'm gonna have to go to Best Buy and buy like the branded remarkable because I bought these off Amazon. They was cheaper too.
I've been trying to tell you, Hope, to go ahead and get you one. You're gonna need it.
Yep.
I told you.
I got something for you, Hope. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. We can talk about something. You know what I'm talking about. The Lumi, this is how good the Lumi is. I refuse to part ways with my 10.3, the Gen 1. I refuse to. I said, I don't care how good this Lumi is. I'm never parting ways with this 10.3 Gen 1 because I love it.
You did say that, sir.
I said, I always want to keep a black and white EMR tablet. And right now I have 3. I have the Boox Go 10.3. I have the Supernote Nomad, and I have the Remarkable 2. All are in that 10-inch category, black and white, non-front lit EMR. The Lumi is, I might not ever touch that Gen 1 10.3 again. Nope. Outside of making sure my documents sync to the library, I'm going to throw that in my video too. Because I think Boox can fix that whole library syncing when you're moving to a different tablet, when you have a multi-tablet workflow or you buy a new tablet. And I know Ed over at Organized for Change was having some issues with his library syncing in between his multiple tablets. I think some of it was, I don't think Ed likes the manual process of making sure your library is synced to the cloud. But I also understand Ed's frustration because he has made sure his information is synced to the cloud. And I think he still might be having some issues that seem like it's not user error, might be software or tablet related. But even with that, I do agree that there should be an easier way or maybe a more automatic way to make sure your documents, EPUBs, PDFs, whatever you've loaded on one tablet, sync to the cloud. And it's weird because I purposely factory reset my Node Air 4C once Ed put his video out about the problem he was having. And I just wanted to see if I could recreate it because because I have multiple tablets, my use case is a little weird, I guess. It probably wouldn't be like the average person's use case. The average person who might have Node Air 4C or Node Air 5C and the Note Max, or the 10.3 and the XC, they might only have 2 tablets. I happen to have like 4 Boox tablets here, and each one of them has its own unique use case. So, prime example, Sweetie was using the Note Air 4C. She was loading all of her scripts for her acting. Now, when I open the 10.3 or I open the Go 7, I see the actual document. I can see the document. But when I select the document, it's going to tell me that error message saying that this file hasn't been synced to the library, which is saying they acknowledge it's there. They're showing you can have access to it, but the source file needs to be linked to the cloud. So I would have to, while I'm online, grab the Note F4C, which is where the original file was originally stored or put, go in and manually sync that to the cloud. Once I manually sync it to the cloud, then I can access it everywhere else on other books. Didn't bother me because, like I said, we have a very specific use case. So, like Sweetie, Note F4C, that's where she had that's where she had all of her scripts loaded. I didn't need it. For me, the Go 7, that's where I do my leisurely reading. So I have EPUBs on there that I don't use on any other tablet. So I don't care about it syncing to the cloud, as long as it's synced to the Go 7. And then when it comes to my documents I use for work, 90% of the time, I'm side loading them on the tablet anyway because I don't like linking to my work's Wi-Fi. And it doesn't matter. I have the same document on both the 10.3 and the Note F4C because I'll interchange it from time to time, but I'm side loading them, so I didn't care anyway. And then, I don't know, for some reason, once it's side loaded, it'll sync on both devices. That's weird. I don't know why. But they need to maybe auto upload. So maybe once I put a document EPUB on one tablet, it clearly sees that the document is there. Maybe it should be able to auto sync to the cloud. That way, I don't have to manually sync it to have access for those people who use it in that way. Again, I don't care because I want stuff on certain tablets, not on all of them. But, for those like Ed and others who probably want more convenience than I do, I think that's something Boox should fix. What we got in the chat? I saw it move.
First of all, Sharon, I read that and I put an A in front of your dollar signs. So I was like, why are we trying to separate you from your
Wow.
But we are not trying to separate you from your money. No. No, no, no. And Hope say she needs you to teach her a class. Teach her. I need Erin to give me a class though, so I can use it to its fullest potential. Then she said, damn, just let her buy one off you. And Javier, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He said he loved the spot and he loved the interview. He enjoyed the interview with me and Hope. That's what's up. And then Sharon says she's trying to wait and see what Remarkable will do with the Pure.
I'm getting it anyway, Sharon. I'm getting it anyway.
Jeez Louise.
I got to because I have to cover it. I shot my shot at Remarkable. My channel is not big enough for Remarkable. It's not. Now, with Boox, I built my channel off Boox. I sent them my playlist and everything. They probably looked at that and was like, oh man, this dude here been making free Boox tutorials. I do better than AI Catherine. So it's a lady who works for Boox. She does like marketing. So they have a lady named Catherine, and then it's this one dude. He looked like all he do was eat protein bars and lift weights. I know he's never used an eating tablet in his life. Matter of fact, I don't even know if they physically show him using it. Like he'll be talking, and his shirt be too tight, and then they pan to like just some hands on the tablet. Them ain't that man hands. And I really think he's the AI.
AI Catherine.
We call it, well, Rod named her AI Catherine because, again, I think everything is AI. I'm not AI, by the way. I think everything is AI. But him, he's either AI or this is his side job because he's a pro bodybuilder. You got to pay for that prep, the food. It's expensive.
It's expensive. It's expensive. Chicken high.
I got too small, man. I feel like somebody gonna try me. I don't have no muscles no more, man. I wear large now. I just feel small. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get back in the gym. I don't like this, man. I don't like this.
Just get in the gym and pump yourself up. Be like Arnold.
Man, I'm 45. I ain't trying to lift some weights. I just need to walk on the treadmill.
Funny as hell.
Huh?
You got to get in the gym and pump yourself up. Lift the weight.
Now, I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh Lord.
What?
Is this, I thought you was doing a muscle move or something.
No, I'm stretching. My back hurt. I saw something moving in the chat. What is that?
More people need to be here. I was saying more people need to be here. And Mitchell says, ground beef like $8. Yeah.
Mitchell.
Jose, you say you fragile? Did you say you fragile?
I'm fragile, but don't nobody run up on me. I'm not, you know.
Lord, see.
I ain't that fragile now.
See, don't entertain. Oh Lord.
Yeah, I'm not that fragile. I live in Texas. Don't forget that. Live in Texas. Got some liberal laws here. So yeah, Mitchell, I went to Kroger's this morning because HEB was closed. And I spent $90. $90. I had 3 bags.
You did.
Not 3 like grocery bags, the plastic bags. I had 3 of them, and they weren't full either.
They were not.
And a case of soda.
I was sitting trying to figure out what you buy. What you bought?
But I bought 2 packs of meat for the puppy. Okay. Then I bought some brown sugar. All right. Then I bought some lotion. Why is lotion $14?
Yo.
Why do I have to pay $14 to be hydrated? Then I bought some deodorant. Why do I have to pay $10 so I will smell good? I always smell amazing, by the way. Why do I have to spend $10 to smell good? And then I'm walking around. It's early in the morning on an Easter Sunday. I'm a little hungry. Had to get a case of soda. Why is the soda $11?
It is $11.
And it was on sale. If
$11.
I could have bought 2 and got 1 for free, but I didn't want to spend $30 on soda.
They usually have the sales on sodas though, but
bought a couple of more hygiene items, and I checked out, and it was $90.
Personal hygiene stuff is expensive.
Then I went and got gas.
It's very high.
The slow race truck drinks gas.
It does.
And then I've been going almost out of time.
I know you didn't.
What?
Talk about she considered being musty. I know you lying right now.
Oh no,
we gonna talk about you real bad.
I gotta smell amazing. So
you lie.
Boox Go 10.3 Gen 2 Lumi. In the description of this video, I said, "Is Boox King of Eink?" Now, I had this knee-jerk reaction last night. I was sitting up in the bed, trying to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, and I couldn't focus on JoJo or the Bizarre Adventure because I was writing on the Lumi, and I was just exploring the Lumi. And I was exploring some of the templates. Now, I know Ed asked the question about the templates that Boox is doing with the, free templates, and then what Supernote is doing. I'm not sure the Boox templates are community templates, though. I just think there's some curated templates from Boox. So the Penstar eNote has this as well, where if you have a honestly, I don't think you have to own the Penstar eNote. If you go to Penstar's website, you can click on templates, and they just have some more templates for you to download. They're kind of fun templates, a little bit decorative, things like that for journaling and, being productive. It's not as many as Boox has, but it's also not community driven like Supernote is. And I don't think the Boox' templates are community driven. I think they're just kind of some curated templates that Boox has put together because they're too professional to be community driven, and I don't see an option for you to load them. But I also saw something that said download, and then it said free. So I have a feeling that they might be starting out, offering more templates, and they might do something similar to Remarkable, maybe not a subscription, but maybe offer some templates that you can purchase through them. because if they all were going to be free, I don't think it would have an icon that said free. So, you know. But they got some cool templates, though. I'm not big on templates like that. I usually make my own if I'm going to use them. But I saw one for journaling that I might use. And it was like another one. Yeah, it was pretty cool. You know what? I'm going to let you check them out. But the 4.2 update is why I said is Boox king now. Because the calendar app, they've finally caught up with Supernote and the AI paper platform with the functionality of the calendar. It was why I would always carry the AI paper mini until I got to move, was just the calendar. The having access to e-ink tablet that was synced with my Google Calendar, where I was able to schedule out my day, see anything that's going on, create some events on tablet that are going to sync with my calendar, be able to see notes, create notes for meetings, all those things. I would do that with the AI paper mini. The reason why the move took the mini spot is because it's going to sound crazy. As limited as we say Remarkable is, the move fit my workflow better as that smaller EMR tablet or e-ink tablet, because of the limitations of some of the, not limitations, because I think the AI paper platform has organizations, but I don't like this how the meeting notes and stuff is segmented. So Boox has finally given us a calendar memo app that works great. They've also finally allowed us to create those events or reminders directly from the Notes app. Being able to do that, that's a game changer for me, because now I don't have a need for the AI paper mini to be in my house. So that thing's either getting given away or sold for cheap. So I love what they did with the calendar app. I like the fact that I can create an event, attach a note to it if I want to. I like the fact that when you create an event in your notes, directly from your notes, it's going to automatically attach that note to that event, and it's going to throw it in the calendar. I don't remember if Supernote does that. I'm pretty sure they do. So it's not like a jab. I don't remember. I don't remember when I create an event, if it automatically attaches a note, or if it automatically attaches the note where you created the event from, goes there. I don't remember either with the AI paper platform. So I'm gonna look at that when I get off live. What the chat say?
Christina's in the building. Hey, Christina.
Hey, Christina, how you doing?
Milton says you're gonna need the free tablet so you can eat. And he put cries and 14 mpg. I don't know what that means.
14 mpg miles. 14 miles per gallon.
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
Oh, okay.
Mitchell.
That missed me.
Slow race truck, man. It drink. I mean, I can't pass a gas station up.
And now Hope. So because we were on set today and I was a little late, I brought Hope some of the food from the house we cooked for Easter, and she's just now making it home, and she's saying, "OMG, this food, Lord have mercy on my soul."
Mm.
And Supernote does that, Eric.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. I wasn't. Yeah, I kind of assumed it did. I just don't remember. Probably because I just was using this last night, and since it was new to Boox, I was noticing everything it did. Like I said, I was pretty sure Supernote does it, because Supernote is good at when you create something, giving you links back to the original content. So I kind of assumed it did. I just couldn't remember. Be honest, and oh man, it's gonna sound bad. I don't use the Supernote calendar that much, mainly because, to be honest, I truly just got the Nomad and the Manta in my hands in the last couple of weeks, so it's not a knock to Supernote. I honestly, I haven't had time to truly explore the calendar. Because I stopped using the AI paper mini as my daily carry, and it got replaced by the Move. And because at the time the 10.3 or any Boox tablet, then the calendar app really wasn't that functional outside of being able to see notes when you created them and seeing your readings, your daily reads or whatever. I just went back to my phone. But now I actually have a working calendar app on something I carry every day that's 10 inches. So I get my Google Calendar. And then I like it because I create an event on here. It syncs with my Google Calendar, which then syncs with my playlist app, an app for productivity brought to you guys by Brandon Boswell. You should go check him out. There's a link inside my descriptions. Hey, man, I support YouTubers, man.
I know.
Brandon
I
Boswell.
didn't say anything.
No, because you looked at me like I was just like a pitch man.
No.
See, people gonna think I'm bought because I'm pitching all these people, but I'm pitching
But
people
you
I like.
support people.
Yeah, pitching people I support.
Just like we support. Hope you need help.
So I'm excited about this Lumi, and that's why I said, "Is it the King of Eink now?" I just was like, "It's the best tablet out, hands down." But I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna stand on that.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Sharon said, so, bottom line, the books or the remarkable platform?
Oh, the books.
Oh,
That's
there you
easy.
have it.
Yeah, that's books. If you're asking me if I only can have one, if I only could roll with one platform today, it's Boox. Because I can do the most with it. It's my favorite tablet. It's Boox.
You heard it here first.
But
he said that before.
Yeah. If I only could have one tablet, one tablet only, it's going to be the 10.3. And at first it was going to be the 10.3 Gen 1. That's why I said I would never get rid of it. But now it's this one. But I will say this. If you don't need a front light on your 10-inch tablet, I don't think that you need to upgrade to the Lumi. Like if you're cool with a black and white 10-inch tablet and you don't require a light, because again, I didn't know I needed a light until the night. Because to be honest with you, the majority of the time I've been using the Lumi, I had the light off. And then like last night I had it on because I was sitting in the bed. But outside of that, I had the light off. I was using it normally like the 10.3. I forgot this thing was active. Like I was writing and then I went to go write on something else. I forgot. I think I went to go write on the RM2 right quick. And I'm so used to just jumping back and forth with the same stylus. And I got to write, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot it's active now. But I mean, I couldn't tell the difference. So I would say if you don't need the light, you don't need to upgrade. Now, the Gen 2s are going to be a little snappier, a little faster. Of course they are because they have a faster processor, I think. I think it comes with a little bit more storage. I have to look at my comparison that I wrote down for my notes. So yeah, it's faster. But the other piece is, I mean, my 10.3 Gen 1 is fast enough for me now. It works fine for me now. And once they roll 4.2 out to all the other devices, you're going to have all of the software advantages that you're getting right now with the 4.2 upgrade on the Note Air 5C and the Lumi. So, once that happens, again, if you don't need a front light, and you just don't want the newest thing, I don't think there's a need to upgrade. But I will say, having the option to have a light, it changes my use case now. Like I would take the Note Air 4C to work sometimes because I needed that light when I was working. If I might work a double shift and I'm working at night, now I'm maneuvering into some lower light situations unless I'm in the hangar where it's always brighter than the surface of the sun. I guess that's a good thing. I'm working on airplanes, but
One might need to see.
yeah, that might need to see.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know I needed a black and white 10-inch tablet with a front light. And it's weird because we've always had a Kindle Scribe. It's black and white, 10 inches with a front light. But because I really didn't use it for work like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was mostly for reading. I never paid attention to the fact that, it came in handy. So, yeah.
Mitchell says, 2 things I know about Aaron. He ain't bought and he ain't AI. Oh, and Hope says, thank you for letting me be her friend. Y'all stuck with me forever, and she'll bring over the sodas and plastic cutlery and paper plates for all the holiday meals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
I
but
want to start a Monopoly night, man.
yo, Monopoly. We was in Costco, right?
We need to go back and get that too.
We saw the flyest Monopoly game. It was like the wine Monopoly, and it had the golden
Jeez.
pieces, cheese, wine, the little barrels, little grapes, all the things like that. It was fly. It was like what, $50?
Yeah, it came with a bottle of wine,
It
right?
came with a bottle of wine. Um yeah, it was nice.
It was black and red too, right?
Yes.
I mean, no, it was
That
black
was
and
black.
gold. Black
Yeah.
and gold.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so we have to go back and get that. And Mitchell wants to know, have you tried the ink sense on the Paper Pro or Move? Does it work?
Dude, it works just like the Remarkable pen. That was like the first thing I did last night after I got through recording the unboxing with Sweetie. I grabbed the Move. It works, bro. It works just like matter of fact.
We're going to get it.
I don't feel like getting up. I don't want y'all to see my naked knees. Oh yeah, we are going to Costco to get that.
Hope say he down for Monopoly night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mitchell. It if you want to know the truth, and that's what I'm saying, so the nib that's on here, the nib that comes with this, I don't know what they did with this nib. It works great. And I noticed it's like a thicker nib, pause. And it's made differently than Remarkable's nib. So it gives it a slightly different feel. So the Remarkable screen to me, and I don't know, you know better than me, Mitchell, I think it's more like etched glass. And I think this 10.3 Lumi still has whatever the original 10.3 had on it. But it works fine. They have a slightly different feel, but they both work great on the Move or the Remarkable Paper Pro. So yeah, that's refreshing to know that if I lose my Remarkable Paper Pro pen, or you change out the nib and you don't securely put it in the pen like you're supposed to, and then you're at work and you pull out your pen to write a note, and then the nib is missing because it was in your pocket and you know, but I found it. I could always just grab the Ink Sense Pro and write on the Remarkable. So it would be great if the Remarkable pen worked on the 10.3 Lumi.
Mitchell says it's got to be the same tech. Does InkSense have a button?
Yes.
I bet I've got a mod that'll enable that on the RM.
Oh, I need to get Mitchell on the show so he can walk us through these things. I'm gonna get Mitchell on the show. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna hit you up, Mitchell, like next week to see if you got time on the weekend. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there is a button there, and it defaults to the eraser. My mic was in the way. It defaults to the eraser, Mitchell. Y'all should have seen me last night because like the back of this, I hit it again. The back of this feels like it should be an eraser, so I'm sitting there trying to erase. I'm like, it's not working because it's not erasing, Aaron. Duh. But you know what, Mitchell? I have a Penoval pen that I got from She Ink that works on the Remarkable Move as well. So Remarkable, I guess, will let you use other styli. And in that Penoval pen that I used on the Remarkable, line quality is just as good as the Remarkable pens. The nib, however, on that pen, trash. So yeah, I'm excited. Oh, the scroll note. I like the scroll note.
You did make mention of the scroll note.
I was a little
pretty cool.
I was a little nervous because you know before the scroll note we had the infinite scroll note. The infinite scroll was cool. I don't use it though. The main reason why I don't use the infinite scroll is because I can't bulk merge or merge it with other notebooks. So I was a little worried when I saw the scroll note. But it's really how can I put it? It's slightly different from Remarkable. So Remarkable's infinite scroll is just infinite scroll. So it's one page. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you can merge or copy and move that infinite scroll to wherever you want to move it to on Remarkable, but it's just one big page. So if you keep scrolling up, it's just going to be one big long page. I don't know how that looks when you export it because I've never exported a scroll note from Remarkable. I just have no need to export that note. But how Boox did it, it has page breaks. So you scroll and it has page breaks that separate the page. So when you go to your page view, it's still going to be broken up into, its respected pages. When you set up your outline, it's not going to all be on the same page number. It's going to break it up to that respective page once you cross the page break or the line break, whatever you call it. And it merges well with the rest of your notebooks. You can just choose to make it a scroll note or just make it a regular note. And honestly, what it seems like to me is instead of you swiping to the left or right to go back to a page or advance to a new page, you're just scrolling up and down. So that's refreshing to know. And so there's no worry about you're writing and you export it and it gets cut off because you have the page break. And I'm not sure if you can write over the page break. I didn't try to because it's a line break, page break. Who wants to write on top of that? If you do, you're silly. So, you just boop, you go down to the next page. Like, don't write on the page break, line break, whatever it's called. I don't know. I'm not that smart when it comes to.
Says the exports as a long PDF page. No page breaks on the RMN
See,
Infinite.
I'm excuse me. I'm using so I try not to use when I'm using the Remarkable 2, I don't really use the infinite scroll note. I just advance to the next page. The only time I truly use the infinite scroll is when I'm on the move. And I don't know. I don't think I like myself sometimes. So like if I'm at lunch and I just happen to have the move in my pocket and I left the move in my bag, I go sit outside a lot. I'll start writing chapters of my book with the move. So now I'm just scrolling. And then when I get on the RM2, it's like, oh, great, great, great. And that section of the story, I haven't gotten to the point where I want to export it off. So yeah.
Mitch said he's not a fan of the infinite scroll.
I'm a fan of it on the move. It makes sense on the move. And I've also noticed a lot of times when I'm writing on the move and I'm using the scroll, a lot of times, because when I do my long format writing on the move, or if I know I want to start something on the move that I want to finish on a Remarkable 2, that's when I put it in portrait mode. Because when you put it in, that's when I put it in landscape. Because when I have it in landscape, I know when I open it on the Remarkable 2 or the Remarkable Paper Pro, it's going to sync like a normal style page. It's not going to have that, how it goes like that. So that's when I flip it in the landscape. But sometimes I get carried away because my creativity is activated when I'm writing. And then I look up and I've probably written 4 pages worth of stuff in this scroll. Yeah. And then I'd be mad. I'm gonna be, and I'm getting to the point where I need to export. I need the OCR export it out so I can do my second draft on the computer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm excited about this Lumi. I was gonna do the review tonight because I have it written out. I was gonna film it tonight, but I was up late last night. I'm gonna go get some rest, and I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And it's another week has passed. I still have not seen Project Hail Mary. I have plans to go tomorrow. But I can't go tomorrow because I need to film this review and get it out to the people.
I made a mod to prevent that skinny middle view on the move. Hate that.
Now see, that's a mod I need to do. I don't hate it, Mitchell. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me, but it doesn't bother me when I'm writing something I don't care about it being in that little skinny view. So a lot of my idea bank stuff, depending on what it is, I write it in portrait mode. And then, my note just looks weird because when I get on the Remarkable 2, then I start writing. And now it's like I have the top portion of my idea skinny, and then the bottom portion is the full paper. It doesn't bother me that much. They need to fix that, though. I need to fix that. Because even with books, the Go 7, I still, you know what? Entertain the masses, sweetie.
Entertain the masses. Hello. Are you not entertained? That's for you, Javier. I've got my move creating paper pro size pages and move defaulting to the top left.
Well,
Why you make this face?
because I want to know how you did that.
Mitchell, he wants to know how you did that.
Well, Mitchell, don't explain it to me. I'm not gonna know. I mean, I'm not gonna know. You can explain it to us, but I'm not gonna know what you're saying at all. That's why I need you on the show so you can really break it down for us.
Walk him through it.
Because that sounds
Through
cool.
that. Take me through
Mitchell has
that.
been telling me to get with him, and he's gonna walk me through how all this works.
I don't really know what that means. Take me through that. Take me through that. I'm sorry. It's the way you looked when I read it, dude.
Yep. So I'm assuming this now will work on the Go 7. And I still have the Go 7. I said I was gonna like give this away, but I like it as an e-reader. So I'm assuming it works on the Go 7. But even if it works better than the other pen choices I had with the Go 7, it's still a glassy surface. I just need, if Boox comes out with like a 7.8 inch tablet that works exactly like the Lumi or this Gen 2 10.3, I'll be in heaven. What you reading? What it say?
What it said, Mitchell says those are just mods that he wrote. Anybody can install them. And she says she keep trying to do a super thanks, but it isn't working. So glad you got on to tell us about.
Well, thanks. Somebody's in the super
Lumi.
thanks.
Excited that it's good. Thanks, Sharon.
Thanks, Sharon. I didn't even have to do the normal syncing of this Ink Sense Pro to the Go 7. I just cut it on and it just works. I don't know if I tapped something.
You tapped something, I heard.
Yeah, it just works. Like, see, it's just working. I haven't cut this thing on in at least 2 months and it's still charged. It's just been sitting over there. Is it still loading?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it didn't load. It stopped. Let me see something. No, I don't want you to auto rotate. I didn't tell you to auto rotate. Hold up, man.
What?
Okay.
You wrote.
Okay. I don't know. Mitchell, tell me if I thought the power of the writing when it comes to the quality of it is in the digitizer that's in the tablet. This Ink Sense Pro on the Go 7 is more than just usable now. It's not as good as Remarkable or the Lumi, but I definitely can now use this Go 7 as a legit note taker. It's still not as good as Remarkable and the Lumi. It's still a little weird, but it's a lot better than what I do with this Penoval.
Thank you, She Ink.
She Ink. The Go 7 is more than just usable now with this Ink Sense Pro. Hey. Don't look that bad, do it. I mean, I know my handwriting looks bad, but
fine. Interesting. I think Jay's been saying the secret sauce is in the screen controller.
Jay would know. Again,
Is this
it's
not the professional?
yeah.
Okay.
Again, it's not as good as the Lumi, and it's not as good as Remarkable. But when I look at the writing experience with this, even with the slick screen versus the first experience I had with the Go 7 when I got it, this is like 100 times better. Like I could legit take notes with this Go 7 for real. And I was using the Penoval pen because it got to a point where it was usable. So it was usable. And I was using it when I was in a pinch, like if I didn't have the move with me and, this is the only thing I had in my hand. Because I would still take this to work and use it as a reader sometimes. Now, I could legit use this as a note taker. Ooh, when the 4.2 roll out to the Go 7? Oh. The writing has improved, at least to me, with the pen, for my satisfaction, that if I just didn't feel like packing a bunch of tablets, like if I wanted to pack light, because sometimes I have a packing light e-ink setup where I would walk out the house with the Move and the AI Paper Mini. And now since I'm testing the Nomad, because I actually like the Nomad as a smaller e-ink tablet. I think last week I left the house, went to work. The 10.3 was in my bag because I just have to have it in case there's some work I need that's on it. But I intentionally was testing out just like a small e-ink carry. Yeah, I had the Nomad and the Remarkable Move, and it was great. But this Ink Sense Pro, the writing is good enough with it. I could just walk out the house with this Go 7 and this Remarkable Move.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Professional. Not a professional. Jay is in the building.
Jay, what's going on? Jay got some. Hey,
He said he was going to record his Ultra Bridge video at this time. Shaking my head.
well, why you didn't record it and then drop it so we can check it out?
The Go 7's writing has improved. That's a big surprise, to be honest. I didn't think it had the hardware to compete.
Yeah, I'm using it now, Jay. Like, and this is the first time I picked it up to write, and I didn't think about it to just now. And yeah, no, this writing is actually it's more than usable. Like, it's better than usable now. Again, it's not at the level of the Lumi and the Remarkable Paper Pro line, but I can use this as a legit note taker now. I mean, I want a bigger tablet. I want Boox to bring out that. I want Boox to that like 7.8-inch tablet that they had only released in China that looks just like the 10.3 but 7.8 with the same pen tech. They need to release that in the United States and let us have it. Probably still not going to carry this Go 7 as a note taker though, but it's more than usable. It's pretty good. What are some takeaways from the night, sweetie? Anybody who says that the active stylus on the Lumi is questionable, that we don't know if it's good yet, that it's bad, that it's usable, that it's average at best, they're lying to y'all.
See?
What?
Jay, I still can't believe how good the Lumi's writing is.
I'm telling you,
Great.
It's
Thanks,
great.
Hope.
Thanks, Hope.
Yeah, I enjoy the writing on that. I do. Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's, but see, I felt like this about Remarkable. I felt like Remarkable was better than some EMR that I used. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna stand on it.
Stand on business then.
Best writing feel in e-ink, Remarkable, in his Boox Lumi are a tie. Remarkable Paper Pros and the Lumi are a tie. Then it's the Remarkable 2. I'm gonna give it to Supernote next because it is a great writing feel. I don't it's growing on me now, but I still prefer the Remarkables and this Lumi or this Gen 2 10.3. What we got in chat?
Jay says they're going to release a Note Mini C, which might be the Chinese 7.8, but in color. There's also going to be a Poke 7 Pro,
I've heard
which might be basically Go 7 with Lumi quality writing. Is that Poke? What is it?
yeah, like a Pokemon. Yeah, I know. So yeah, because Jay, I don't know, Jay hacked something and found like a long list of what they're putting 4.2 on. So Jay knows what's coming out.
Not you say he hacked it.
Yeah, Jay knows what's coming out. So
He knows.
yeah, I thought about that one. I hope it has a writing surface, Jay. I thought the last mini tab C had the slick screen. I don't want a slick screen. I want a writing surface. Because the tab series, correct me if I'm wrong, the tab series are slicker screens, and then the note series are the note focused textured writing screens. And I'm assuming normally the Go series has a slick screen outside of the Go 10.3. It's weird. The 10.3 and the Note Max should all be in the same category. And I'm assuming the Note Max is in the same category with the Note Air 5Cs, but then again, you have the interface difference where the Boox Go, the Go series has a different like interface a little bit. I'm assuming that's the right word for it because we don't have the widgets like the Note series does. And I'm so glad. I know some people wish that it was all uniform the same. Do not Boox, do not update the software and change my home screen functionality of the Go 10.3. I'm not going to flip out like a certain person whose name is Voya, but I will voice my discomfort about y'all changing that. So leave it how it is. That portion of it.
Dude, seriously. The Tab Mini C had a slick screen because it was a tab, but anything Note will have a writing surface. I'm betting the Note Max Gen 2 is going to have Lumi quality writing, but capacitive. But capacitive. Is that right?
I think everything Boox puts out from this point on is going to be capacitive. And honestly, I think the entire industry is going to move towards it. I can't wait for Supernote to move to some capacitive styli. So all of these Supernote people would tell me that they're intentional and they're never going to do it until it's right. They got a choice now because Remarkable and Boox got it right. I'm telling you, man, people gonna start leaving if they want a black and white frontlit tablet, and now that the word is out, it's better than EMR. I'm standing on business. Lumi better than EMR.
You put your foot down on it?
Yeah, all 9 toes. I only have 9 toes, guys. I lost one 2 years ago. Yeah, it's better than EMR. Anybody say differently? We can have a friendly fisticuffs.
Put them up. Put them up.
That was really a thing. Somebody like
put them up.
Back in the day, they had that much of an issue with you. Were like, let's duel, sir, and then they slap each other with the white gloves.
I challenge you to a duel.
Do you think I'm gonna stand there and let you pull a glove out your coat pocket and slap me with it? No, sir. Never. 2-piece, no fry, no shake.
The industry is going to move in that direction, and unless any company is willing to cut custom deals with e-ink for EMR screens, they're gonna have to follow suit.
Only companies that can afford to cut custom deals with e-ink screens are Amazon, probably Remarkable, and Apple. And if Apple ever come out with an e-ink tablet, it's gonna be their own proprietary Apple Pen. I hope they do. I hope Apple. I read, I had my AI agent scrub the internet for e-ink and e-paper news, and they pulled up an article that said Apple is currently working on e-ink technology for a new device.
Sharon say, what would we do without EMR pens?
Use this Ink Sense Pro because it's great, Sharon. And I'm not worried about it because you guys know I have an issue with Lammies. I have a million of them.
I have an Apple Lammy that I want to Frankenstein to the stylus pen. It has the charging on top.
That Apple Lammy is nice. It works just as good as the Apple Pencil. I need Lammy to come out with a capacitive styli.
Sharon, unfortunately, they're going to fall by the wayside. So we need to start getting these manufacturers to build good USI pens. I'm scared of you, Javier. That's what Sharon said.
Javier scared. Don't be scared, Javier.
No, Sharon told Javier she's scared of him.
Oh, I am scared of Javier. I don't know. I want to be like Sharon.
Cause he wants to Frankenstein his stylist.
I know. I wanted to be on Sharon's team.
Oh.
I mean, I'm on everybody's team.
Okay.
But
That's what's up.
So that's my spiel for the Lumi. I'm gonna put out the review. Look, I said it's gonna come out tomorrow. Hopefully, it comes out by Tuesday. Sweetie.
Yes.
I'm over here kicking my camera.
Don't I keep telling you stop.
What you got for your what do you have over there? Sweetie has a couple of things over there. What do you have over there?
I have things. So
Sweetie can't talk about me no more. I think her
hush up. Didn't nobody ask you?
She talks about me buying pens. Oh, I bought another pen too.
See?
It's the TW
TWA?
Tisby. I know I'm saying it wrong. I be having Tisby. This is why I can't be like a real marketing pitch person because I be messing up the names of this stuff. I'm gonna let Sweetie get big. She gonna talk to y'all about her book right quick, and then I'm gonna go grab this new fountain pen. I'm gonna find a way to Frankenstein one of these fountain pens I really like into EMR pen.
Oops. Okay. So I probably talked about this book the other week or whenever. I don't know. Sharon put it up there. TWSBI.
Yes, that's it, Sharon. I'm gonna go grab it while Sweetie tells us about her book haul right quick.
It's a small book haul. Tiny, teeny tiny. It's not even you can't even consider it a book haul. A book haul is like 5 or more books. That's a book haul. This is only 3 books. And this one doesn't count because I had this one and it's a set, but this is book 2 because they didn't have book 1 in the store. So and since I had the collector's edition, I didn't want just the regular because y'all know me. I need the book 1. This is book 1. Of course, no soul can enter without an invitation. This is a vampire book.
I was gonna say that sounded a little.
Oh look, it's like that old library card you used to get when you went to the library. Oh look, this is my first time taking a look at the You Mitchell, you know it gotta have the sprayed edges. Come on,
Mm-hmm.
Do you see this, baby? I am here. Yeah, you know how I feel about sprayed edges in detail on the inside of a book. End pages. Got that library picture. Got a note in the back. That's what's up. And this book is by Tigist Germa. I guess that's how you say her name. She's Ethiopian born. That's what it says here. And then I've been wanting this book forever. And this is also like a 2 or 3 book series. I only got the 1. See, I did good. I didn't get the whole set. I mean, I'm going to get it, but I didn't get it now. And this is Blood of Hercules. And it says on the back here, I'm just a girl. And it turns out I'm Hercules. That threw me. again, spray edges. I've heard really good things about this book though. Really good things. And then yeah, see? So that's not even a book haul. That's like about two
Couple of books,
books.
two books, two books.
Like I said, there's something. That's all.
Look, last thing about the Lumi. So my 10.3, I bought it from Amazon. So I didn't get the bundle. So I didn't have the book's folio. And I like to be different. I like to buy my own like third party folio anyway. I throw stickers on it. Sweetie bought me some alien stickers of aliens abducting cows.
Because Aaron doesn't believe cows are from Earth anyway.
They're not from Earth. But never mind. So this folio is nice. I don't know. It feels like it's suede.
It's like a suede,
It's like a suede,
maybe.
faux suede type thing. It's nice. I like it.
Mhm.
And I know we all hate this little flap. I will say though, the flap's growing on me. It does annoy me because I feel like it should be more like the Remarkable folio where it, tucks. And I don't understand why it does this. But I don't want to lose my styli.
Sitting here flapping it in the.
I don't want to lose my stylus, so it does serve a purpose. So,
Put your eye out.
but yes, this is my latest fountain pen pickup. I say it.
Oh, you showed me that.
Yeah.
That's
So,
a nice one. It looks so nice.
pretty cool, clear. And
You put your ink in there?
no, I haven't. I usually like I either use I have a blue that I use. It's like Oxford blue. I forgot the maker of it. And then I also have this like was it Sharon who told me to get that one ink? It was the it's orange. It's
the sunset.
yeah.
The sunset orange.
They just changed the name of it. So whatever name they changed the name. So this orange, I like that orange. I bought one green I didn't like. It was okay. It was like an emerald, but it's a little too light.
She said cows are from outer space. They can go back too.
Yep.
I don't know if I want the cows to go back because
I do like a little.
I like beef.
I'm from
What's for
Texas.
dinner?
I like steak.
We eat beef.
False. This is like a cardinal red. I like this one. I feel like a vampire when I write with it, And then I have this like mystic green that's kind of blackish green with sparklies. But
Cher said it was not her because she hates orange ink.
oh, well, Sharon, I hope you like red because I went and got a sailor from the Sailor brand, and this one is South Carolina. So it's a different hue of the red, so it's a little bit different from the cardinal red. The cardinal red is like red. It's like when I write with the cardinal red, I feel like a vampire like did something malicious to a human and start writing with their blood. So
dang,
I know that sounds a little morbid.
it does.
I don't like it for that, but it's like a nice deep red. I like writing with it. Oh, cool. So Sharon, I'm gonna try this Sailor South Carolina out, and I'll let you know how it goes. I'm probably going to throw that in the pen tomorrow, but I like this pen. I like the nib too. Yeah, where we go. I don't know if it's in focus or not.
There we go.
So I like it. It's a nice little red. So
she says Sailor inks are top notch.
That's what I heard. Now the red I really wanted was a Mont Blanc red, and it wasn't that expensive. The ink itself wasn't that expensive. The ink is reasonable. The pens, however, they're stupid. But they didn't have it in stock, so yeah. I don't think I'm gonna go to Drunkles for at least the next 3 weeks. I don't need to go. I still ain't got that one pen I want. Every time I walk in there, I'm gonna get it next time. The one is it's the magnet. However, the pen you want, that's a nice pen.
What pen did I say I want?
I was over there at the Lamy desk, and you were looking at some smaller pens about the size of the Kuwaco, and you're like, "I want this pen." I was about to buy it for you.
Oh, yeah.
An architect designed that pen.
Let me tell you something.
That pen is
Aaron
expensive.
Aaron makes me nervous. Y'all, granted, I am very forgetful. And when I misplace stuff and it was like, where is this? And I'll be like, he be like, and then I find he be like, oh, I wasn't gonna say nothing. But he was gonna say something. That's how you know he was gonna say something. I wasn't gonna fuss. You were too gonna fuss. He stresses me out. I can't. It's when I take a pen, it just stresses me out when I'm at work or something. I'm constantly, is it here? Is it here? I got my pen. It's there. Okay. It's so much stress.
I'm not even there.
I don't want to hear it when I get home. If I lost it, y'all. Granted, I have lost 2 very nice cups. Almost lost another one, and so it stresses me out. I can't wait to get back home and just here's the pen. Just take it because it's too stressful.
Yeah, one night we did a red carpet event. And
Sir, did nobody tell you to tell my business?
One night we did a red carpet event, right? And so Sweetie was using the scribe, and I said, "Use the move. It's smaller. It'll look better." So she used the move, but she had her scribe, and so I packed up everything, and I'm like, "You got everything?" She's like, "Yeah." And so we got home, and we got home late. It was like almost midnight, and I don't know, for some reason I was up fiddling around with E-Ink. And I needed the scribe for a video I was about to make. And so I said, "Hey, Dominique, let me see the scribe." So she goes, she looks through her bag. I was like, "Oh no, you have it." I'm like, I don't have it. Sweetie left her scribe in the movie theater in the seat. And so she called the movie theater and they went and found it. I believe if they would not have found that scribe, Sweetie would have cried.
I would have cried. I definitely. Y'all know how I feel about my scribe. I love my scribe. Jeez, y'all know I love my scribe. Okay, I definitely would have cried, cause then this one over
I wouldn't have said
here,
anything.
he was going to fuss.
I was not going to say anything.
He's a liar. That's a lie. He was definitely going to fuss. Okay. And I would never hear the end of it. You see, I ain't heard the end of this, and they returned it to me.
It was just a story. I wasn't that concerned about it.
He brings it up all the time.
The color software just came out. I wasn't that upset. The color software just came out. Worst case scenario is I would have either bought the color soft and waited the weeks it took to ship, or I just would have got a Gen 2 that was discounted because the color soft came out until I bought a color soft. I mean, hey. I mean, if
he would have.
It wasn't that big of a deal because I know her book that she's writing is on it, but it's also synced in the cloud, the awesome Amazon cloud. So I had to just buy another one to get it. So but hey, babe, we're cool. We're past that.
Yet and still, he brought it up, right? But we're past it, right? Yeah, he would have fussed like he fussed all the time. Mitchell said he worked at a movie theater in high school. They found a whole bunch of crazy stuff.
I bet they did.
See, Ink, you're with me. She would have came apart too. Yes, I would have been heartbroken.
I broke my first I broke my first Boox Go 10.3. I was about to make make a video, and I had it on the desk. I think I told the story before, and I was putting my camera. No, I was putting my phone. I was using my phone as my overhead camera, and I was putting it on the overhead arm thingy, and it slipped out of my hand. It fell directly on the tablet. It didn't crack the screen, but it damaged something behind the screen. I called Amazon and was like, "Hey, man, I know I'm like 2 days away from the return window, but it just stopped working. And I really like this thing. It's doing something weird with the screen. I really like it. I don't want to return it. I just want to replace it because it should work." And they said, you know what, Mr. Williams, don't worry about it. And it was a new one on my doorstep the next morning.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they're not listening. Statute of limitations is passed. They can't hold me responsible. All right, guys, we've been here for 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're gonna go live tomorrow. I went live tonight because I wanted to talk about the Lumi. I was excited. And I know we do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think Sweetie has to do some things tomorrow. We have to record some content for her. I actually have to edit some content for Sweetie, and then I have to make sure I get this video out. And then I think Tuesday, Sweetie will leave.
Yep.
Depends on. I might come on Wednesday, do a little tutorial with this library sync thing. I think I might do that. So we'll have a show Wednesday. We'll have a show Friday. And then I'm going to get off live. I'm going to go harass Rod, probably in the DMs of the Discord, just to check on him and then say, hey, man, it's been 3 weeks, sir. Don't make me come to Philly, cut on my camera, and make you go live. I fly free. Thank y'all for checking it out. See you guys on the next live.
Bye, guys. Good night.
Good night to everyone. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your Monday if it's the start of your work week. Or if you're like me and you're off on Mondays, enjoy another off day.
Harlow is enjoying.